showing us that our homegoing service for Elder Clawson in such beautiful and large numbers. And for all of you who participated in it, for all of you who sent those lovely flowers, cards, money, also those that sang in the choir, those that were by my side, my godchildren were there 24/7. They were there when he passed. My church family, some of them were there when he passed. They were with me. They have supported me, and I wanted to say I thank God for our church family because they have helped us up. Thank God for our executive board, Bishop Mitchell and Vice Bishop Davis, called every day, checking on us and making sure we were okay. And thank God that Elder Glover and my godson Damon, they were right there when he passed. And I just thank God that all of the love that you've shown, it helped us to hold up. And I thank God for our church. And people are still talking about the church service. They said they've never seen a service like that before. And the music, the songs, everything was just beautiful. And I wanted to take this time to say thank you and I love you. And I did send out personal thank you notes to some. And I sent out the email to all of the churches. And I hope you got those that expressed my gratitude. And I want to just say that we have a presentation that Elder Albritton and his wife that they're going to do. And wanted to say that Elder Clawson had a huge vision for our church, and he wanted to see it bricked up.
Yes, he did.
And I thank God that he saw over half of those bricks going up on the front before he passed. And I wanted to say how God favored him in his ministry and for his faithfulness. He was talking about the bricks, and Elder Albritton let us know that the brick cost for bricking up a church is over half of the cost of the project. And so Sister Karen had a brother here that worked for the brickyard. And also Sister Diane had a good friend that worked at the brickyard. And to us, not knowing, and to God's blessing us, they went to the company and told them what we wanted to do. And because of that young man, and because of Sister Diane's good friend, the people at the brickyard gave us all of the bricks. Faithfulness will pay off. Elder Clawson came and he went, and all of you know that he was sick, but he never stopped preaching. He never stopped testifying. He never stopped visiting the sick. He couldn't hardly walk sometimes, but he would make it into the hospital to see anybody that went in. I would take him up to the door so he could go in and visit. And I just thank God for all of the love that he's shown. And thank God how Elder Albritton, who preached so beautifully last night, is a man, along with his assistant, I call him his assistant, his protege, Trustee Timothy Cowan. He's standing here in the black. They bricked the front of this church and did that work. And we thank God for them and how they labored early in the morning, and they couldn't work in the heat of the day, and they would come up late at night and they would work and get the work done. And I thank our members, because I said, Elder Albritton, what can we do for you? He said, well, you know, if you ladies just give us a little bit of food every now and again, we'll be good. And so the ladies of the church, we organized that. And different ones would bring food and feed them. And we thank God for how beautiful that turned out. And I don't want to leave out anybody, but I know Elder Chairman of the board, he called. And he checked on us and tried to make sure we were fine. And talked to Dr. Kemp about music. He said, anything you want, that's my brother. And that's my friend. And so we thank God. And also our General President, Mary Thomas, she called so many times she couldn't ever get me. And I was always either gone or busy. And she kept calling, and I thank God for her. And I thank God for all of you that shared your love with us And again, I can't say that how much I appreciate the Church of God founded by Jesus Christ and how you poured out your love during this time. It's still calling, it's still coming. And I thank God for a special thank you for my godson, Pastor Damon McNeil, who did those programs and never charged me a dime for them. He just did the programs, and that was a huge undertaking. He and my goddaughter, Kawana, they did those programs, and I thank God for Total Praise, who helped to put them together, get them run off, and thank God for you, and you. And I'm just talking a little bit here until they're ready. So what you're going to see.
This as it going the next they're seeing.
Oh, okay. All right. They're showing the Elder Clawson. They can see it. She has it. They can see it on the screen here. What you're seeing is laying the first bricks.